Hello, my friends. I kind of really like my camera in the sense that it takes just that little bit of light that's really coming through that's super pale in my room and goes, it's bright sunlight. Um, I actually just finished, well, I didn't just finish recording. I previously recorded a previous episode of my Mob Psycho 100. Went and got my contacts checked. The brand of contacts, I figured, hey, you're almost 30. It won't be this year. I'll be next year, 2023. You're almost 30. How about you go try contacts? Maybe try a more so you can go into a more mature look. I'm trying to like slough off anything that was very 20-year-old feeling. I've got to do it to my clothes as well. I'm like, oh, I need to get my stuff together. I'm working on trying to get my finances figured out and organized, and so on and so forth. So it took me a while, didn't it? But yeah, my eyes are a little. I don't know why I'm telling you this. These are my glasses too, in case I need to take my contacts off. A little bit ago, we just recorded episode 6 of Mob Psycho 100, where, in a interesting way, Mob and Megan broke up in a obviously boss mentor mentee way. It was interesting, like how it kind of went down. Mob kind of realized that he has friends and people who care about him, who like him for him, who don't want anything from him. And Reagan realized he was using Mob as a crutch, and in the end, it was Reagan who needed Mob, even though he wouldn't want to admit it, versus Mob who needed Reagan. I also have contacts in my eyes now, because I figured, hey, you're nearly 30, maybe try some contacts. And so my eye doctor said, maybe the fact that you have achy eyes all the time you're wearing them is a bad thing. So maybe try a different brand. So I'm still wearing the previous brand. This is my health drink. Still wearing my previous brand, but I'm gonna try out a different brand. See if it works better with my eyes. So I might end up. Sometimes you might see me do this or blink. Sometimes just because my eyes aren't really that dry, but they are a little achy around here. The muscles, which according to my mom is my eyelids going, oh, there's something on your eye and it hurts. I missed the show. I've been a super fat, ugly bum and not uploading regularly. Weirdly enough, uploading Sonny Phonium regularly, which probably won't be uploaded regularly now. No, it will. It will. What am I saying? So I've been kind of poo-pooing on that, but I figured, hey, get your stuff together. You're trying to be organized. And yes, there are certain things in my life right now that prioritize way above a YouTube channel. But I do need to learn to be consistent and organized and learning when to record what and how much of it is part of that balancing act that I need to get better at. I've learned to figure out my webcam, and I even asked myself, hey, do you really need to buy a fancy camera eventually? Maybe someday, but not anytime soon. I'm still just learning how to really play with like the sharpness, the contrast, autofocus, and all that with my webcam. And there's a lot I can accomplish. There's still a lot with my software that I really like, even though the company who made the software is saying, hey, it's out of date, upgrade. And I'm like, no, I like the software. Let's see how it goes. I have a bit of a headache right now, which is interesting. That's where I'm going. But I figured, hey, I might have to get a new vanity lighting because I got this cheap one from Best Buy and it flickers sometimes, so it might be dying, which is interesting. Thankfully, my LED lamps that I bought from Lowe's or Home Depot a long while back still work really well. I don't know. I keep looking at my desktop, just look at the lighting. I'm like, I should minimize the lighting. I'm gonna go down a bit. Can I go down a little bit? Oh yeah, I can. All right, yeah, definitely. Oh, bright light, bright light. Yeah, definitely gonna ease up on the light. Or lean back away from it. Maybe I'll just lean back away from the light. Anything else to say? No, I adore this anime. I'm so excited for season 3. I was excited for season 3 when I saw season 1. Now I'm watching season 2. I'm super excited. What I like a bit more that we're experiencing more this season. I don't remember it as much in season 1. Is these kind of mini arcs, these kind of back-to-back episodes. I know we did get them in season 1. We did. Never mind. But that last arc was about Mob. And now this one's about Reagan, who, after the mentor-mentee breakup, is the one that has a bit of an identity crisis and says, I'm going to be better. I learned to not need Mob. And so he's using his skills that he's gotten at different jobs in addition to his natural kind of ability to listen to people and to observation skills, which he has actually pretty good observation skills. And you need to be you do need to be intelligent and pretty have good skills like that if you're going to be a con man. If you're stupid, you don't really pay attention very well, you're not gonna be a very good con man. Which is, great. I'm saying, hey, Reagan's super smart, and he is smart. And there is a part of him that yes, he's manipulating Mob and using him and all that, but there is that part of him deep down. We see in moments where it's like someone who was only using Mob simply just for his powers wouldn't be so protective of him at times. But this last episode was a reminder, Reagan really doesn't know Mob very well. Because Reagan was like, yeah, Mob's gonna be fine, but Nibbles was like, I don't think he's gonna be fine. And thankfully he got in there and kind of woke Mob up, which is really great. And it's I don't know, now it's, I think Dimples has been changing bit by bit throughout the series, thanks to Mob, a little bit of Reagan, but definitely we're seeing the voice change, and I no doubt that their growth is preparing them for something big, which we've seen in the intro. The claw is still out there. We got a taste of a former member of it who stole that evil spirit Dr. Dude. Now Reagan's on live TV, and there's no doubt there's going to be an evil spirit introduced. It's going to go over Reagan's. He doesn't really have any abilities, but it's going to be beyond him. And Mob is going to go and save his butt with the help of Dimples to find him. Now, whether or not this exposes Reagan or exposes Mob, I don't know how that's going to end, but it'll end with the reconciliation of Mob and Reagan. And hopefully with a bit more boundaries in place. Anything else to say? No, I babbled on too long. Without further ado, if you're watching on YouTube, no sound, partial image, keep the copyright monsters pretty much mostly at bay. There's a countdown timer though, you can't miss it if you want to follow along. I do pause at the halfway point, there's no timer, good luck on trying to figure out when I pause. Let's dive in. Coffee? I don't know. Oh, magnesium. He has an upside stomach. I do like this moment during the carousel where you can see like Mob's hair go from normal to like his Super Saiyan hair, which we saw. That animation that made him look pretty was hilarious. Even Shige was like, I don't know who you are. And these body fitness boys are the most wholesome, sweetest creatures ever. People love anime because of, like, the good anime. I'm sure there's bad ones out there, or bad adaptations. Usually how it is. I don't know if it's always bad story or just bad adaptations, but I can see why people love this One Punch Man. I see why guys really like this. Not because the main character is a guy, but there's certain aspects of it that I understand why guys really like this. Oh, he's watching his master, and Reagan's the one who's in there. He probably really is the best of the best and really does help people. You know what's funny? That guy's old looking and creepy, and Reagan is a young, handsome man, probably in his 20s. Mob did. That's a bigger studio than I expect. He's moving kind of like a rabid fox. Sure. He's trying to expose him as a fake. No, I think it's a real boy who was possessed. Oh yeah, he's messing with him. This is a live show. We'll let people watch him. He thinks it's all staged. But he's just playing on Reagan's somewhat stupidity. Let's see. Look at it in the boy's eyes. That, or it's in his eyes and it's hurting the kid. Yeah, you were, and you crap at it. That's why he told him to. You guys in your own mess. Reagan knew too, but he just thought he was supposed to play along. Come on, man. Think on your feet. Tell him you knew. Wow, he got called out, man. Either way, he's embarrassed. No, Mike knew he was acting though. Why did he still play along? Oh. Oh, poor Reagan. He got. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, now he's immune of you. He did. He should have just called the boy out. As soon as he realized he was acting, he should have just said, "This boy's acting." For his victims? My gosh. No, it's theirs. They're awful. Not people who don't like him or like. He's a poor boy. No, good players and watch television. Wow, he's hiding. You are a mean man. Wow, this really plays into how nasty the internet can be. It's kind of funny. He went from like nobody likes him, super popular, to super unpopular in the bad way. Oh, I love these like off based, like off, But yeah, oh my god. Oh no. That's how our internet works, buddy. Mm. Actually, he did. Wow, it's coming back to bite him in the butt. We'll see how this goes. Good grief. Oh no, what is he going to do? Yeah. Oh no. His mom literally printed out an apology. Wow. Whoa, halfway. Okay, interesting. So we went, yeah, Mr. Connors, still Connors, but basically it was like in a weird way getting what he wanted, improving himself, gets pulled in front of the TV, gets conned, even though he knew the boy was acting. He should have just said, "Hey, this boy is acting," but thought he was going along with some script. The other guy was like, "His kid's acting." Screws up Reagan the whole time, and now all of this is coming to bite him in the butt. So we'll see how this press conference goes. His mom, but also what says that his mom for his birthday sends him a picture, sends him a job thing, like for him to find a job. Oh gosh. And then she typed an apology for him, and he looked like he really printed it out, so he might actually apologize. Oh, it's gonna be really weird. But I forget when Mob Psycho came out. Like I don't really remember, so I would appreciate if you guys gave me like, hey, Mob Psycho 100 came out this time, so it explains a little bit why, internet wise, it's the way it is. Fascinating. I like how we're seeing all the old pictures there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, press conference. Oh, we're using some 3D work there on the microphones. Oh no, his real personality is coming through. He's not wrong. He is. Yeah, but that's him. I don't remember this dude. He is now. Oh, well, he's been cooperative there after copying an attitude. Hitting where it hurts. I know, because he actually asked a question that hit him where it hurts. Interesting how the guy who's like his student wants all the kids. Hmm. Hmm. So he wanted to stop, and about a year after that, and because it wasn't working out, but Mob! Did Mob change things for him? Mob did. Mob changed things for him. Yeah, it's cost some money, which is sad. I haven't seen him smoke since he was hanging out with Mob. Interesting. So he was gonna quit because he was bored and wasn't making much. And he meets Mob. Fascinating. The last interaction, do we see that from Mob's perspective or from Reagan's? Something it looks the same, but also some of it looks different. Yeah. So I think we saw things a bit from. That's right, we saw it from Mob's perspective. Now we're seeing it from Reagan's. He was good at ad libbing. And this is the part where he thinks, Mob's just making stuff up. So he's just trying to, like, assuage the kid. One's charm is kindness. Oh, baby Mob is so cute. He's so bad at eating and drinking things that are too hot at the time. Reagan kind of did show him how to use his powers by using him. Hmm. Oh gosh, don't make us like him again. He's self-respecting. Yeah. Introspective. Self-reflecting. Oh, now he's realized what happened. He did. Oh gosh, he's learning. Keep in mind, it's been again weeks later. Hmm. Treats. Yeah, he is. Is it? No, it's Mom. He's doing this for him. Is Mob there? That's hilarious. Oh, I love the music. It's so good. Mob's doing this. It has to be him. Who else would do this? Ooh, it got serious. Oh dear, why are there armadillos there? He's just some random kid. Huh. Yeah, they're gonna be buddies again. This kind of worked out for them. This is sweet. You know. Mm. Oh, yeah, he did? I thought he didn't know at first. Oh, he's gonna be poetic and sweet, isn't he? Mm. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh, guys. This is sweet. Oh, my eyes. Oh, I haven't cried while wearing contacts yet. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, dear. Oh, Mom remembered. Oh, this is super sweet. Oh, really? Okay. This is different. First press. Wow, okay. That changed. Well, that was a great episode. I loved how that went. He kind of got exposed, but then it worked out in the end. And Mob was able to save his bacon, so we know. I mean, Mob totally did that. You know, Mob did that. I wonder. He must have done either. Either he had left. I think he had left and he was just nearby, and so he met him outside the building. That was Mob's doing, or he did it somehow through the TV. I don't know. We don't get that answer, but Mob, sweet, adorable, kind, cute Mob, saved the day for Reagan. Saved his bacon. I don't remember this guy if he was from a previous season, that random boy, or if he was just for these episodes, like that kind of random internet dude commenter who was like, "That's so fake," or this or that, and has so much to say, but as you can see the way he's living. I love this series. I like this show. The animation's amazing. The storylines are freaking good. We see that Reagan is super smart, and he had this deep desire to be somebody, and he has enough humility to realize what he said to Mob was wrong, and that Mob has been growing. He was the one holding him back, and that his relationship with Mob hasn't changed. That he's still using him instead of trying to help him just spend time with him. And so, now I don't know. Someone showed it was an image of Mob Psycho 100, and one is where the anime Reagan, who's really nice and sweet and likable, or kind of likable, and the manga Reagan, who's still an intolerable jerk. So let me know if Reagan's character was given a more positive spin and a bit more humility in the series versus the manga, and if so, why was that changed? I'm not like Chibu, who does like a giant dump truck, and I mean that in a scale sense, amount of research for the anime. I'm too lazy for that. So I would appreciate y'all's comments on, hey, did they change Reagan's personality? If so, why? What do you think it is? Because I like it a lot. I guess if they did change it to the more positive way, why do you think they made Reagan's personality more, I guess, palatable would be a term to use. But we were a little bit over the halfway mark of the second season, which is pretty freaking cool. And we're getting to experience some really fun stuff. I really like it. These last two episodes were about Reagan. They were pretty cool. The two ones before that were about Mob. They were really lovely. I like them a lot. So I really am enjoying these episodes. I like how we're getting more insight into our characters, their growth, and reconnecting them. And now we have a really pivotal moment with next episode with Tsubomi. Is that her name? The pretty girl that he's had a crush on for a long time, who witnessed kind of Mob not only being really sweet and standing up for this girl, the other girl, the bully girl, but also using his kind of very casually using his powers in front of her. And she was like smooth. So, I guess now we're gonna get maybe a taste into what she feels about Mom and what she's been seeing. Because I mentioned last episode, I don't think I did this episode, how Mob's been kind of doughy-eyed after her for a long time and has sort of been watching her in a non-creepy way, in a very sweet little boy way. And so the question is, has she been watching him? But Mob being Mob is just completely unaware that she's been paying attention to what he's been up to as well. Anything else to add? No, that's it. It was just a really fun episode. I kind of like the fact that guy whose sensei was on television, who's still his sensei, was still cheering for Reagan and kind of didn't want Reagan to embarrass himself. And I don't know, I like that. I think it's really cute, and I like the fact how it's been a little bit since his birthday, but because they didn't see each other, he didn't get a chance to say happy birthday, which is really sweet. But they're back together again, and whatever comes next, they'll face together. Whatever big thing, especially with the claw, they'll face together. Nothing else, like I said, nothing else to say. This was a fun series. And again, in terms of what's next, I looked at my Patreon poll again and noticed that Haikyuu and Demon Slayer were tied. So at 500 subscribers, I can do society community posts again. So once I hit that, I will be posting a poll about what's next. Should it be Haikyuu or Demon Slayer? And there's a bunch of other anime, even some older ones I'm really interested in, and then I'll get to eventually. But those are, I guess I'm kind of sticking with some modern ones right now. With the Anime Thursday ones, I tend to go back a little bit farther. So we already know that After Sound Euphonium is K-On! But in terms of what's next, I don't know if it's going to be Haikyuu. I don't know if it's going to be Demon Slayer. And I think there's a couple other animes I'm looking into. Like, I want something a bit more actiony and, like, boy-focused. And then I think Anime Thursday might be good. They're usually softer animes, but I might try to stick with, like, softer female-focused for Anime Thursdays. So I don't know how exactly it's going to be, but kind of they're, like, sort of softer series. So I am looking for something a bit more, in terms of genre, I'm not picky, but something kind of a bit more fast-paced, a bit more actiony. So if you have any recommendations, that'd be really great. I know JoJo's still going, and we'll get to that one eventually. There is an anime that's an older anime. I want to react to Gintama eventually, but someone said, hey, you should react to this particular anime first, because Gintama is a satire or parody of that one. So I might want to do that one next instead, so that way that one's out of the way and I can eventually do Gintama. We'll see how it goes. Or I might, I would appreciate your recommendations of a series that's just one season. I would usually my anime Thursdays are ones. No. Yeah, I would appreciate it if maybe you guys commented. Here's a shonen or something kind of excited. It's just one season. That's very action packed. Whether it's a comedy, whether it's serious, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I would like something. I would like to get through a few more anime. It's easier if they're just 1 or 2 seasons. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.